Hello, 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 everybody. I am your androgynous AI game show host from the future, Caster. It's good to see you all once again. Good evening. Good evening. Hello, hello, hello. It's been a hot second since I have both streamed outside of a Thursday. I generally only really stream once a week. And definitely, volume's working so far. Beautiful. Chat seems to not be working so far, though. That's annoying. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can fix that. As I said, I've been working on updating some of my bits and pieces and making sure that stuff is working correctly. And apparently, having chat visible is not one of the things that I did. Give me a second. I'm a Did you know that I'm a professional? I'm a professional who's very good at things and does stuff properly. Let's see. We want this. And then we're gonna go. And then we're gonna go. Yeah, there we go. And it's on the wrong layer, but that's okay. It's in front of my head. Technology. We have a lot of new viewers, actually, which makes sense because Balatro, this tabletop RPG, it's not a tabletop RPG at all. This digital card game, this digital deck builder roguelike, is very popular at the moment. I have my operator in like any like off moments has basically done nothing but watch Northern Lion play Balatro. So I'm like, okay. This game is ticks so many boxes of things that I like. It's slightly vaporwavy. It's got I love the kind of like 7/8 time signature soundtrack this game has. I love that it uses traditional card game mechanics and then just pulls that apart to do something so weird that only a digital game can do. Like, I'm so stoked. I'm so stoked. To that end, I am not playing blind because, you know, it was one of those things like, oh, I wonder what Balatro is. I'll go and watch a video. Oh no, I have watched many people play this game for quite a while now. So this isn't going to be a fully blind experience, but the difference between watching people play a game and playing a game yourself is not quite the same thing. So maybe there'll be a lot of differences, you know, when I'm in the driver's seat, trying not to make mistakes while people are watching me and seeing how well that goes. To that end, I politely request that the back seating is kept to a relative minimum. I know what Twitch is like. I know what this kind of game will engender in people, and I'm sure you are just trying to help. To which end, sure, I get you. Mechanics hints. If you think I don't understand the mechanic, please do remind me. I don't mind mechanics spoilers. It's always good to know how to play a game better in that kind of way. Calling me a dummy because I didn't see like a flush because I was focusing on the straight. Oh, we don't need that. We don't need that. I'm not the kind of person that is focusing on straights in my regular day-to-day anyway, to be honest with you. All right. Cool. Let's do the thing. Oh, you should probably want to see where my mouse is, right? Give me a sec. I'll do that so you can actually see what I'm looking at. Capture cursor. Okay. All right. Cool. There we go. Hello there. My name is Jimbo, and I'm here to help you learn how to play. Your goal is to earn chips to defeat the enemy blind. This here is a small blind. You only need to score 300 chips to beat it. Select the small blind to start the round. The endless treadmill of continuing to wiggle whatever assets and stuff that you've got going. I went and changed all my alert graphics and stuff yesterday, so if anybody wants to follow or subscribe, you might see a different thing, and we can check if it's working correctly. But that's only if you're comfortable with it. You don't have to do that. It's fine. You can earn chips by playing poker hands. Each poker hand earns a base amount of chips multiplied by some malt. See your poker hands in the run info area, along with other info about your current run. Here we go. And we can see how many things we've played. Sure. No. I don't think it would be a very good way to learn how to play poker. It would, I think, be pretty effective at kind of getting you to count cards in your head. You are definitely going to be editing what's in the deck as you go, and knowing roughly how likely you are to pull things is good. You can just check what is remaining in the deck. There is a button that just shows you what cards you have not pulled yet, in the same way that if you're playing like Slay the Spire, you can see what cards are in the deck, although obviously not in what order. But I think part of getting good at this game is having a solid sense of how likely you are to pull something without having to check super often. But yeah, these are the types of hands that you can play. There are more types of hands than just this. 5 of a kind is possible, for example. But it also tells you what those things mean. Really easy stuff to do does not give you a very high score or multiplier, and really difficult stuff to do gives you a high score and a decent multiplier. 8 as a multiplier is very small. We'll be making that larger. Blinds, this is essentially like flaws. To be frank, every poker player I know says counting cards is integral to the game. Absolutely. The way that casinos manage to not just lose all their money is that they tend to have multiple decks in use at the same time, so it's much more difficult to count how many cards are left, because they're not going to tell you how many separate decks they're using simultaneously. You get me? So yeah. Counting cards is a big deal, and I'm currently working on a tabletop RPG that is about uses cards as a resolution mechanic, and I want to encourage card counting. So I kind of also wanted to go and play this game to see if my sense of that kind of thing will improve. But yeah, we can see this is the current floor. We have a small blind, a big blind, and a boss blind. The boss blind will have a rule of some kind that makes fighting it harder, in addition to a higher score that they'll require. You have ways of getting around the rule, but paying attention to what the rule is important. Vouchers are essentially like relics in Slay the Spire, or like enchantments in Magic the Gathering, just bonus rules separate to some of the bonus rules you'll be gaining when you play regularly. Anyway, cards also own some chips. Hover over to see. Ooh, we should link up about that when I have time. I also have a system that relies on card counting for resolution stuff. I mean, It is in the Discord if you would like to have a look about the game that is currently using that thing. Anyway, the chips that these give is essentially the number of the card. All face cards are worth 10, like 10, interestingly enough, and an ace is worth 11. Select 5 cards to play hand. I mean, we don't have an especially good hand here. So I am going to... Oh, we can play a pair. Sure. We'll play a pair. And then cycle out the 2 and the diamond. Because none of these are diamonds. We might gain another heart, so I want to keep the 5 for a potential flush. So we'll play this hand. Now, only... You might have noticed there that only the cards that make a valid hand are counted for your score. So even though I played 4 cards, only the pair scored me anything, and the remainder of the cards didn't do anything. That's going to be important in instances where we can't discard cards. Anyway, you can also discard up to 5 selected cards to try and make even stronger hands. Try it. We have a pair here. We're pretty far away from a... We're 2 away from a hearts flush. I'm gonna discard... Ugh. And we're like 2 away from a straight, and straights are pretty hard to get. So I'm gonna get rid of the king. This 8. We are 1 away from a 5 through... Odds. It's about thinking of our odds here. We haven't really seen any other we haven't seen many other face cards, so they're actually pretty likely to pull. We do get like 4 discards though, so we can continue to kind of wiggle something. We don't need to be thinking so hard about our opening hand. It's just the start of the game. It's fun and flirty. Okay. Limited number of hands and discards, indeed. Careful, you only have a limited number of hands and discards per round. Earn 300 trips before you run out of hands to win this round. Good luck. All right. Let's be greedy and get rid of the low end. We have a 2 pair. And we're 1 away from a spades flush. How much is a 2 pair worth? 20 times 2, so 40 by itself plus modifiers. That's not enough. We kind of want a flush or better. Tanking my hand to get spades flush. We didn't get it. Oh no. All right, last discard. Okay. You get little flames over the top of the numbers when you have more than cleared your requirement. And your payout is you get a base amount from what the thing is worth. So each blind is worth some money, and that money increases over time. So this was worth $3. And then you get extra money for how many hands you have remaining. So trying to clear it on your first hand is a good idea. All right, we're going to cash out that 5. Nicely done! Now you're flush with cash, you can buy some new cards from the shop. Try buying this handsome devil. +4 multiplier is bad. This is maybe, well, unless other circumstances come up, not a very good card to use, but we're being forced to buy it. We can skip it? Because I do have enough money for other things. Skip. Okay, we don't have to buy it. Good. I would rather not. So Empress, well, as it says here, enhances 2 selected cards to be multiplier cards. You can apply that to. Oh yeah. Well, we'll do that first. We're gonna buy this Empress, and we're gonna move on to the next. Fine. Fuck you. All right. The big blind will earn some cash, but you can also skip it. When you skip a thing, you get the additional reward. The hook in this instance discards 2 random cards per hand played, so we can't get too precious about the stuff that's left in our hand when we play a hand. And then when we beat the boss, the ante will increase, which will essentially be like floor 2. And the goal is to try and get to floor 8. And you can go higher than that, but we're just going to see if we can get to floor 8 first. Okay. So we can choose to skip the blind and give a bonus disc. We'll give +1 per unused discard this run. We'll give no money. Well, we don't want to do that. So we're going to slip the blind. And you get more cards. Remember, you can rearrange them. Yes, order of operations is important, but we'll worry about that once we start actually getting more jokers. And make sure you use your consumables. Indeedy. So, we have a straight 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we don't. We need a 6 to be able to do that. So, a thing that if we mouse over the deck, we can see how many of each card is remaining in our deck. So we know that there are 4 aces remaining in the deck, in that ace column on the far left, but then we also see that it's 1 of each kind. Obviously, most of our hearts are still remaining because we've not seen those yet. We have so many diamonds remaining as well, in fact. I'm gonna see about discarding these 3. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. We have a 2 pair. And that might be enough to clear us with multipliers. So the Empress, when we use it, we select 2 cards, up to 2 cards, and then hit use. And they are modified. We are scribbling on our deck. Our deck will not stay the same as we play. We will continue to make alterations. So now that these add +4 multiplier, what would normally be a 2 pair of 20 times 2 is going to be considerably higher than that because it's going to get +4 rather than times, so it would be times 6, plus another +4, so that would be times 10, times 14, and then that makes that process much easier to get where we want to go. So let's go and play a 2 pair with Jackson 5s. You see it highlights both of it as we go, and we've more than exceeded what we've needed to go and play. Sorry, I suppose I'm like over-explaining. I know that I'm not new to this game. I assume people in the chat may be new to the game, so I'm explaining as we go. I apologize if this is teaching a grandmother to suck eggs or however that phrase goes. So we've seen tarot cards, but there are also planet cards. Planet cards improve a type of hand. We, for example, have been playing 2 pair, and this will improve 2 pair, so it will go from 20 times 2 to 40 times 3. We also have booster packs, which we've not opened yet. I think... Grandma, no! I kind of, this being able to permanently increase your hand by 1 is 1 hand per round, or play more hands per round is great. We do not have that much money. What is the blind for the boss blind? 600. That's not that much higher. I think we can clear that. So we're going to spend our 10 and get a permanent increase to the number of hands we can play per round. I love that the music changes very subtly depending on what stage of the game. As this big ominous or organ chord on the boss fights, it goes hard. I love it. But yeah, we now have 5 hands. Oh, we have one of our multiplied jokers. Oh, jacks, rather. We could go for a flush here and aim, since we have 4 or 5 hearts. But I'm going to be greedy and see if we can get a straight, since we have this side of the straight available. Changing instrumentation across different game states is always cool. Yeah, I love a dynamic soundtrack. Oh, and it goes down a chord. Ooh, ooh. And the fact that it's in 7/8 also I enjoy a lot. We are rocking a 2 pair now. With the mult of this and the Joker, that might clear us. We'll see. There's also a degree of being able to do the mental maths, right? So it's 20, but it's not just 20. It's actually 30, 40, 50, 60 times 6 times 10. 60 times 10 is exactly 600. Okay, cool. There we go. Doing the maths is not going to be that easy as we go. we are definitely gonna have to either pull a calculator if we want to be really sweaty about it, or start kind of feeling how it goes. So we have new jokers. It's not just ordinary jokers. We can get some really weird jokers here. So this one gives +1 multiplier per consecutive hand played without scoring a face card. So as long as you are not scoring a jack, queen, or king, this gets better and better and better as you go. Getting it this early is really good because, hey, we're only at the start of Ante 2, and we're going to be playing lots and lots of rounds and lots of hands per round. So this could scale up quite large, but it does mean that those multipliers that I put on those jacks before are no longer really going to be useful. But it's early, and we can be flexible. We also have, I don't remember that you only learn the name when you click the card, so I'm not gonna explain the names. We'll find out what the names are as we go. This card, each card played with a diamond suit gives 1.5 times multiplier when scored. So we've so far have been seeing cards that give plus multiplier. So, you know, we had the 20 times 2, and then the Joker here added 4, so then it was a 20 times 6. This will multiply the multiplier. So if I selected this card and it sat after this Joker and we scored that 20 times 2, it would look at this Joker and they'd make that a 20 times 6, and then it would look at this, and if I had a single diamond in my hand, it would then multiply that times 6 by 1.5, which would be adding another 3 on it, so it would become 9. Stuff that multiplies the multiplier is essential for being able to hit some of the bigger numbers down the line. But the way that this card works is that what suit it asks from you changes every battle you do. It will remain the same until the battle ends, and then it will change what suit it requests of you. So you have to be really flexible about it, but the reward is being able to give you a really big multiplier. I think this is a really strong Joker, and will keep us going for a while as long as I don't forget to not play a face card. So we're going to go by this. And then let's open a booster pack. Booster packs contain cards in. We have standard packs, which give cards for our deck. We have Arcana packs, which give us tarot cards that do effects that we can play later. And we get the Astral or Planet packs that give planets that improve types of hands that we'll play. These are both standard card packs, so it doesn't really matter which one we pick. Let's go pick this one. So now we get to select one of 3. We can pick just a vanilla 9 of spades, but there are also, sometimes it will come with modifiers. For example, this gold card at the end of the round, so once the round is beaten, we get bonus money for every gold card in our hand. We also have bonus. Bonus cards give extra chips rather than the malt, which gave extra malt at the end. Aces, because they are worth so many chips, they're worth 11, which is going to be more than any of the other numbers in my hand, including face cards. We want to have more aces, especially since we're not going to be playing the face cards that give us a lot of points. So we're going to take this bonus ace. And with all our money spent, we're going to go to the next round. Now, a thing that's always important to do, and when you get really good at the game, it's easy to forget to do this because I see people mash their way through the battles and then be surprised by the boss blind. This boss blind says all diamond cards are debuffed. Debuffed here means that if you play them, they will not score. Even if it will count towards a valid hand. So for example, if I played a 4 of a kind jacks, it will count as a 4 of a kind because I did play 4 jacks, but the diamond jack would not score me any points. And if it had any modifiers on it, like bonus effects, those won't score either. What is our blind to skip? Upgrade 3 of a kind by 3 levels. We've not played a 3 of a kind yet. I'm not worried about that. So we're going to play the small blind. Well, this is good. We have no face cards. And we do already have a 3 of a kind. Our big vibe here now is deciding what we want to start gunning for. I would love to make a full house, because that scores quite highly. But also we are in a position to work on flushes, because we do have 4 hearts. So let's just discard 2 for now and see how lucky we get. Oh, no, we have a full house. I was like, we can do a flush, but the jack would... But then this isn't giving us any multiplier right now, so we're not really worried. But let's start as we mean to go on and play a full house. 40 times 4, plus another 4 mult to make it 8. So it is 40 times 8, which is... 320? Oh, and plus the things that they count. Sorry, yes. Well, annoying, we have a lot of face cards. I'm gonna try not do mental maths as we play because I will just embarrass myself. Oh my god. We know that we don't want to play any face cards, so we're gonna discard these pretty comfortably. We do have a 2 pair, which actually with aces and 10s may actually push us over the line. Plus the 4. So that's plus 2 now, and it gets us over the edge. And it's going to remember that plus 2, and it's going to keep going as long as we keep playing hands. Now, a thing that we do also want to kind of bear in mind is economy. So ways that we can continue to gain money, or things that gain us money by playing the game as per normal, make shops so much better. As it's been going so far, we've essentially been spending all of our cash and not carrying over any. It's sometimes in our interest to carry over some money, because you gain interest. You gain $1 for every $5 you own at the end of beating around. So sometimes it behooves you to not buy anything if none of it really suits you. As for the jokers that we have this one plus 12 multiplier if the hand contains a straight. That's pretty good, but straights are hard to do compared to some of the other types of hands. Flushes are considerably easier, for example. Reserved parking. Each face card held in hand gives you a 1 in 2 chance to give $1. Again, valuable info for that deck building I lack the control to do. Absolutely, absolutely. Being able to kind of stack your deck is one of those interesting things. This plays, because this is card held in hand, interesting. So what this is saying, as I understand, held in hand. So I assume this is when you play a hand of cards, so you've selected up to 5, it checks for each face card and gives you a 1 in 2 chance to gain $1. If that's how that works, then that runs counter to this, because we don't want to be playing any cards. Although, do note, actually, this says scoring a face card. So any face cards that we play that do not count for score don't ruin Ride the Bus. So if I played like a 2 pair and a straight king, the king doesn't count towards the score. So it wouldn't ruin Ride the Bus. I think now we're going to skip and hold on to our money and see if we can use that to buy something good later. We can make 1,200 pretty easy. We can skip it and get a Mega Arcana pack, but I'm not so confident about the spread yet, so we're going to select this. Not a fan of this opening hand. Let's get rid of our face cards and our lows. Okay. Again, I think I'm gonna get rid of 3 and maintain the 7-5. Okay. We're already hitting at 2-pair options. Let's start with a 2-pair for now and see where we go with this. That's not very high, but we now have a full house with 2 aces, one of which is multiplied, so that will definitely get us over the edge. And that multiplier is getting higher and higher every time we play a hand, which we are also paying attention to. We got a solid amount of money, and we got $1 of interest since we had $6 in hand, so we cash out with 8. Ooh. I wasn't expecting to see a spectral pack this early. We'll get into that. We'll look at these jokers first. Not discovered. This is, I think, called the splash. Every played card counts in scoring. So that means, you know, when I was talking earlier about if you play a 2-pair and then a straight extra card, that straight extra card does not count and you don't get score for it. This makes that count. A very niche thing. Really useful for high card hands, because it means you can play an ace and then basically whatever the fuck you want, and then all of those cards count. However, it does mean that we can never play a face card because it would break Ride the Bus. We also have, I think it's called Red Card, as would suggest. This gains +3 multiplier when any booster pack is skipped. So this would be if I bought a booster pack and then did not pick any of the cards in it, then this would get stronger. This is really good when you have a lot of money. Currently, we're still in baby numbers for money, so we're not going to worry about that. We are, however, going to open the Spectral pack. Spectral packs are really cool. These do things that just fully change the game, like your hand or your jokers, in a very significant way. So Grim, for example, it destroys 1 random card in your hand, a random one of this set, and then add 2 random enhanced aces to your hand. That's maybe pretty good. We do want more aces. I would be sad to lose some high cards here. This aura, add foil, holographic, or polychrome effect to 1 selected card in your hand. And it says, as it says on the left here, if a card is foil, like a trading card, funnily enough, if a card is foil, it gives +50 chips. If it's holographic, it gets +10 multiplier. And if it's polychrome, it's 1.5 multiplier, which is a huge deal. We have the Hex. It adds polychrome to a random joker and then destroys all other jokers. This might be a pretty reasonable thing to have for now, because this card, this joker is not very good, so we can get rid of it pretty easily without losing any sweat. And then turn this polychrome so it not only gives me +4 multiplier, but then would also times my multiplier by 1.5. That will be a huge deal later we get into the game. And Ouija converts all cards in hand to a single random rank and lowers our hand size by 1. This is really good for pairs. This is like one of the easiest ways to get like 5 of kind, is Ouija. But we probably want to keep our hand size pretty large. We don't have any ways of giving us increased hand size right now. All of these are actually pretty good at this early stage and will very much define our run. What I think I'll do... I'd like to play Sheila after she learns how to play poker via Balatro. Also, hi! Hey, how's it going, Loxley? It's been a while. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're living your best life. What we're going to go and do is that we're going to sell this joker. We do not want it because we are going to add polychrome to a random joker where our randomness is 1. Haha! And then it gets a fun little polychrome effect. Yeah. And then I think we're going to choose Grim and like pray that it removes a queen, jack, 5 or 2. If it removes these, that's a shame, but not a huge deal. If it removes that ace, that sucks, but it's essentially, you know, improving 1 ace and adding in a new one. That's okay. Glad you're doing well. Glad you're doing well. Okay, removed a queen and gave us... Excellent. That's exactly what we wanted. And we have $7 left over. What's the boss blind again? It's no diamonds, right? No diamonds, okay. Let's spend our remaining 6 on opening an Arcana pack. Arcana packs work similar to Spectral, although this is considerably more common, where you will get a random hand from your deck and then a bunch of cards that do things. We have the Hermit, which doubles the amount of money you have. That would just give us an additional $1, who cares? The Tower, that turns a card into a stone card, which basically removes its number or rank, but just makes it flat worth 50 chips and will always be counted in whatever hand you play. We have Strength, which up to 2 cards get their number increased. Obviously, if it's a face card, it goes 1 higher. If you do it to a king, it improves it into an ace, and then it cycles around. We have the Hierophant, enhances 2 selected cards to be bonus cards, giving extra chips, and the High Priestess, which gives you 2 random planet cards. I quite like the idea of Strength, because it means that we get to turn this king into an ace, and maybe a 4 into a 5. But the High Priestess is also a reasonable option because it will strengthen some hands that we get. But we don't get to choose what planets we get. We might get like 4 of a kind and a high card, which would be useless to us. So I think I'm going to do is improve the king and the 4, and use the strength to raise that king to an ace and the 4 to a 5. All right, moving on. Yes, we do in fact get to select what things. It will say if it's random, thankfully. Because this round all diamond cards are debuffed, as we see here, there's a big X on debuffed cards. So it will tell you, it's pretty clear. Now, I could play these 2 5s, to reiterate, and it would count as a pair, but I would not get any points for this card. What I think I'm going to do is that I'm going to get rid of my 5s and the 3. Promising. I would love a full house if I could make it. But for now... yeah, we're still pretty early days in what's available to us. And we can click and this way and also see the entirety. All the stuff that's either in our hand or has been discarded is grayed out so we can see what's remaining. We have a lot of clubs left. Well, clubs and spades left back. We definitely don't want the queen. Oh man, you're gonna make me go through all my discards. This is fine. Okay, we have our full house. And I think this would immediately get us there. So definitely, there are definitely ways of being able to get to a straight. Ooh, just short. Ooh, I mean, you only have 1 discard left. We do have a 6, 7, 8, 9. We have played, how many 10s do we have left? We have 1 10 left. And we have 3 5s left. So that is a possibility. We can try and go for a straight here. How many aces do we have left? We have 3 aces left. And they will be our modified ones, I think, too. So I'm going to get rid of that. Okay. Oh, and we have a straight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that gets us over the border. Yeah! Ooh, I like this guy. Every card played permanently gains +4 chips when scored. This is very good. I really like this card. The longer that you play rounds, the more hands you play, the better your hand, the better those cards are just worth. It makes our aces even better. It makes the instances where we're playing low cards like 5s and 4s and 3s less bad because, hey, those are gaining in value every time you play. So I'm gonna get the Hiker, I think this one is. The Hiker. And then I like spectral pacts, so I'm gonna open another spectral pack. Ooh, 2 new ones. We have the Sigil. Converts all cards in hand to a single random suit and adds 1 purple seal to 1 selected card in your hand. Purple seals create a tarot card when discarded. This is pretty easy to put on one of our face cards because we're always going to be discarding them, so it'll always give us a tarot card for doing so. What is our boss? Do we know yet? Ah, because we still need to finish the shop. Okay. All 1 single suit makes flushes really easy. I do not know how common, like, suit is debuffed is, if that makes sense. I don't know if that's how many times per run that can come up. Since we've seen it, I have a feeling we're not going to see it again. But I would like all of our cards in hand to be playable if we were using Sigil. Tempting. Ultimately, we want to be in a situation where we can remove our face cards entirely and never have to think about them again, and we might want a gun for that. So let's use Sigil. Oh, and we unlocked a new deck. These are all hearts now. We have no money left, so let's keep going. We can skip the blind for a free spectral pack, but I would like some money, so... All heart cards are debuffed. No! No! No, that's not what we wanted. Specifically antithetical to what we were working on. God damn it. Okay, well. This is an easy discard. Pain pack for real, man. Suffering. Okay, we have a Heart's Flush. That might be a pretty straightforward approach for now, actually. And flushes score reasonably high. And you see that they're upgraded now, so when we play these cards again, they'll be even better. Technically, we probably shouldn't play that many hearts because they are not going to be useful in our boss blind. I discarded a straight? Oh man. If the straight included a face card, we are avoiding using face cards, but I will be more vigilant on trying not to discard straights, I guess. I had a 6 to 10. Yeah, all right. Those are definitely going. What do we have left? No, 2 8s, 2 9s. I think I can afford to get rid of those. Watch them come back. Okay, right, well. A 2-pair is reasonable under current circumstances, and it upgrades cards that we can use later. I'm also going to go and I can play this Jack and not, no. I can play this Jack and it won't count, so it won't score. So I can essentially cycle it without having to pay for a discard. We're almost there. We have a 2-pair here. 2-pair is fine. That gets us over the edge anyway, right? Because we only need 200 points and we can clear that easy. Nice. We don't get much money out of that because I played more than one hand, so only 5 quid. We probably won't buy... I mean, I don't have the money for it, so it's fine. Negative jokers are an interesting... It says negatives like, oh, they're bad. What it means is that they're color inverted. Negative jokers do not count towards the 5 maximum number of jokers you can have, so they essentially don't take space up in your build. They are usually very good. I can't afford it, and this would also ruin this card, so... I can spend 4 in an Arcana pack, or save... I want to save money for another Joker, so we'll go to next round for now. This is getting better, though. Plus 9 malt. 4,200. The way that I immediately checked to see whether I had a straight in my opening hand. We're not really too worried about hearts right now, because improving them is not going to be useful for the boss blind. So it's kind of in my interest to cycle them out. Let's discard these. Gunning for a full house, maybe. No 9s. Okay. We have 2 discards left. Full house, nice. It is with hearts, but it gets us through the round. See, it's, these are cards we've played before, so they're stronger now. It didn't score me very much, though. Oh no. Getting rid of that king. We have so many aces left. Yeah. I mean, it is a full house. It's not kind of what I want, but yeah, right. No, it makes more sense to do full house with the 9s because that's more points. Almost there. I have no discards left, so these are not useful to me. We do have a 2-pair. And our aces are worth a lot. We'll cycle out this jack. That gets us over the line? Yeah, all right. Not much cash from it. But we do get a point of interest, so we get 7. Okay. So this Joker gives us a chance of creating a tarot card when we open a booster pack. That's cool, but I would like a Joker that gives me score or multiplier right now. We do also have this Mega Arcana pack, which lets us use 2 tarot cards immediately for 8. Which does give us another 4, so we could probably do another Arcana after that, or buy this Joker. We can always sell it later if we don't like it. Proc. Yeah, okay. Gives the total sell value of all current Jokers currently 9. Absolutely. Thank you. Free money. The world turns things into spades. Ooh. So this is good. We know that looking at our upcoming boss blind, heart cards are debuffed. So I can change these heart cards in my hand into spades and use that to kind of get around the circumstances at hand. So that might be worth doing. The Empress gives multiplier to cards. The Devil turns a card into a gold card, which is not usually that useful, but that's fine. The Chariot turns things into a steel card. Steel cards, as long as they're not played, will give 1.5 times multiplier, which can also be good. And then we have the Hermit, which doubles the amount of money. I'm tempted to turn these hearts into spades double my money to 18, and then open another Arcana pack, or maybe like fish for a better Joker. Is up to 3? Yes. Okay. And then we are gonna double our money. And then I'm going to hit reroll and see what we get. It might be worth buying. I think it's probably worth buying Uranus. We do play 2 pairs sometimes. Full houses are better, but hey. So we're going to buy and use this, and it increases our 2 pair to now be 40 times 3. We do have 10 left. Do I want to? How confident am I feeling about being able to get to 5,600? Yeah, these have been marked with how much extra chips they're getting. Hearts do not matter. Hearts are debuffed, so none of these are going to score me anything, so I can discard these on sight. Okay. Thinking. I get 2 bonus dollars. Let's open the pack. It might be free money. It's not free money. The Hierophant enhances cards into bonus cards. Converts things into hearts. Not useful. This is a pretty miserable draw. Because I would bonus these aces, and that would be useful down the line, but it's not going to be very useful in the immediate, unfortunately. Okay. We've done all the prep we can. Let's see if we can beat the head. And as evidenced, cards are highlighted as useless. We're going to discard all these. This is also not especially satisfying. Okay. 3 of a kind is great. Would love another pair or better. Not like this. Fuck. Okay. Right. Okay, we're in there. This one's been enhanced. This is giving 34 extra chips. Okay. Continuing to be upgraded. Didn't get us over the line, but it's on its way. Oh man, this hand is dog shit, but we do have 4 hands to play. So when we no longer have discards, we can just play cards because we do draw from the deck after we play a hand. I don't really want to play a single pair if we could make something better. What we can do. So even though this 5 would not count, I do get the 2 pair benefit, and I get to get rid of the 7. So we're gonna do that and see what we can manage to do. Debuffed, yeah. Almost. Okay, we're on our way out. That was actually not that painful. This is just a single pair. Oh no, we have a flush. What am I saying? Okay. We escaped. We reached ante 4. Nice. Making our way in. Making our way downtown, walking fast. This is a pretty miserable shop. I would love a better Joker. So I do believe this card is called Sunset. If it's the last hand you have in the round, all the cards you play and are scored score twice. which is cool. That can do some big combos, but it's a very 11th hour thing. What we do have though is hallucination that might give us extra tarot cards if we open packs, and we do actually have the money to increase our hand size and open a pack. What is we don't know what our next blinds are. I'm gonna open a pack first and see what we get. 50 coin flip, yeah, chariot. Okay, sure. A foil non-face card. I'll take that. Now, obviously, our deck is larger than the regular 52 card deck, and it does mean that the things in it are now going to be harder to pull. What I think I'm going to do is going to open another pack, hope for another tarot card. Unlucky. We'll take that malted 4. And then use our bonus money from completing the round to go and buy the hand size increase next blind. If I skip this blind, it re-rolls the boss blind. I was giving me all of these. That's annoying. I'd rather it not do that. Okay. How many clubs do I have? Clubs is not my most popular suit. So in a way, I am not too stressed about that. We can make our way out the other side. I will bear in mind that clubs are debuffed. Let's go into the next blind. So clubs are debuffed. Trying to do cool things to them is not super important right now. This hand is not great. We are pretty close to a flush. So as long as this card is in my hand, it will continue to give me 1.5 times multiplier, which means I don't really worry about that too. But I don't want the queen. Remove these clubs. Okay, we have a full. Which is better, full house or flush? Our flush is 35 times 4. And our full house is 40 times 4. So full houses are better. Okay. Plus with the 3 aces, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. What's this up to now? Plus 15 malt. Okay. The additional 1.5 times does come in handy. We have a pair. I would love some more aces. Two pair. Sure. Yeah. Easy. In 2 hands. Nicely done. Now, the opportunity to get some new jokers is good, and it might actually trigger our hallucination and give us a new tarot card for free. This is fine. It's a plus 4 mult when you play a heart is like, okay. You can, if you're playing nothing but hearts, get lots of multipliers that way, but it doesn't scale over time, right? Whereas this is currently scaling over time, which is good. We're gonna go and open the buffoon pack. We get a High Priestess, which is nice. We're going to use that immediately and gain 2 planet cards. I won't use either of these just yet. Ooh, plus 10 malt if it contains a flush. That's probably the best of these two. And gives us something to gun towards. I'm going to use the 3 of a kind sell the Saturn for $1 and then use that $10 to buy an additional hand size, increased hand size. Okay, on to next. So we're gunning for flushes now. If we can. There's no point sabotaging ourselves. Or accidentally playing face cards that we don't want to see. Because that's a low pair, a low scoring pair. I'm not too worried about that. So we're definitely getting rid of you. We currently have 3 diamonds. Being able to play the foil is nice. I'll get rid of these 4. Where does that put us? Not great. Okay. Do I want to get rid of that 3? Oh, gosh. Get rid of the 9, that's fine. Ah, damn it. Okay. We're in a 2-pair situation here. Why are you so mean to me? All right. We're doing what we need to at this point then. Makes sense to me to go and play our 2 aces. The foil clubs and a 3 just to cycle it out. Solid, but it's still not great. Still not great. We do have another 2-pair. Two-pair is one of our stronger hands with the upgrade, actually. So it's not a terrible thing to have. There we go. In 2 hands, not bad. I don't like either of these. You gain a large amount of money if you never discard, which, oh, okay. We are about to do the boss blind, but clubs are debuffed. I think I want to open a Celestial pack and see if we can gain... Okay. Card into a wild card, that's fine. We can make our flushes stronger, which is a thing we're aiming for. Especially since Droll Joker is currently in our set. So we'll take Jupiter for increasing our flushes. Move to the next round and fucking pray. All clubs are debuffed. I mean, this is a pretty easy remove for us. So wildcards are interesting. That modification, obviously, as it says, makes them count as any suit. It would make them count as clubs, which would be bad under the specific scenarios. So we're just going to hold on to the lovers for now. Judicious about my use of discards here. Okay, we're 4 away from a diamonds flush. 1 away from a diamonds flush, rather, sorry. Okay, we're in there. Oh, but that could be a full house, though. Hold on. 40 times 4. 50 times 6, much better. The flushes are currently better, and we get the plus 10 mult. This is a no-brainer, I think. 57 chips for playing that ace. Heck yeah. We're not out of the woods yet. We're still kind of existing by the skin of our teeth a little bit. But this is looking good. We're clearing rounds pretty sensibly every time. There we go. Clearing in 2 at the starting stage is, I think, doing reasonably. We're making good progress. We're getting through. I like the idea of buying a hanged man and opening a buffoon pack to see if we get anything good. But we'll open the buffoon pack first, just in case we get a tarot card for free. We don't. Okay. All face cards become gold cards when played. No one cares. We're never playing face cards. $5 if a poker hand is a full house. Poker hand changes on every payout. I mean, of the two, this is better. It fixes our econ a little bit if we're lucky, but I wouldn't want to keep that for the long term. Yeah, we're moving on to the next blind. So we're going to take that hangman. Next. I can skip it to get a spectral pack, don't want it. So, what the hangman does is it destroys up to 2 selected cards. Goodbye! Goodbye! Never come back! Thank you! We're pretty close to a spades flush. Yeah, okay. Oh, we can use the lovers now. Let's make this what? If I make it wild, it'll stop being bonus, I think. Okay. Oh. I forgot that Full House is one of the things it's asking of us. I could have got some money there. Shit. Oh well, it's fine. That would have solved my econ issue. Whatever. We move. Sometimes it's good to play a suboptimal hand if it'll benefit you in the longer run. It does nothing? I don't know if I want that then. On every payout. Oh, okay. So every time I actually do it, it changes to a different thing. Sure. I don't know if I want any of these right now. What's the blind? Cards drawn face down after each hand played. Okay. Buying a polychrome joker would be nice, but we'd need the money to do so. So let's not buy anything. I may be being greedy. I'll skip the blind, and then when we beat this in the store, the joker will be polychrome. Cards drawn face down after each hand played, and we are currently seeing if we can go get a full house to gain some bonus cash, if we can. How many 9s do we have? 3 9s. 4 8s. Two 6s, 4 5s. Piss. I still have 2 discards left. Okay. The strategy did not work. The miracle never happened. We're currently looking at a 2-pair and then hoping I draw something better with my next hand. Oh, that was not very high. And these are drawn face down. Fuck. Okay. Sort by suit. Huh. I'm banking on these two being aces of hearts because I now have a bunch of those. I may have fucked myself. Actually, I shouldn't have gone through all my discards. Oh no, oh no. I know that this is a club. And this is likely a club. Fuck me. Oh, I would lose my multiplier really badly if I did that. Okay. Right. So this is a diamond, huh? And this still hasn't moved, so this might be a spade? And it's definitely not an ace. Okay. I can't even get rid of these with a pair. Miserable. And whatever I play next is going to be played face down too, so... This is either a king or an ace. It's probably an ace. Yeah, no, we fucked it, mate. I got too greedy. I got too greedy. All right. We do have 3 hands left. If this isn't... This is rank, so... If this is a pair... We are so back. If these are 2 aces, we are so back. If this is a king, we are so over. But that feels like my only way to sensibly proceed right now. Okay. That's not enough to get us there by far. We are so far behind. But we still don't have enough diamonds to do what we need to do. We could get... How many are left? Maybe. Numbers may be lower due to the 8 cards face down. Yeah. No kings left. 1 queen left. Potentially 3 jacks. My god. Okay. I think we're done, but hey. Okay. I did actually get a 2 pair, but that's not enough to do what we need to do. Yeah, we're so far off. This is just now nonsense. This is just guessing. Not enough. But hey, for our first attempt, not bad. Not bad. We can go again. Oh, it's the tutorial seed. I see. New run. We unlocked a new Joker. Sure. Let's start another with the red deck at base difficulty. Let's see if we can finish it. We got over halfway on our first run, so you know we can take those. Rerolls the boss blind. Cards played with the previous ante are debuffed. What's this? Initial cards and booster packs in the next shop are free. Can I get to 600? I will play for econ. So obviously by skipping a blind, I don't want to re-roll the boss blind there. Skipping a blind means I've played fewer cards, right? And so that means that this is less scary because it has fewer cards that are debuffed. Skip blind. All club cards are debuffed. Sure, fine. And so we have to kind of like, I don't know, fucking remove our preconceived notions of what we were doing before. All of our stuff is gone, so we don't need to think about building our hands in the same way that we were doing before. The world is our oyster. We do not have many face cards in this hand right now, so I'm pretty willing to go get rid of those. Okay, full house. Three, four, five, six, seven. Sure. Oh. There, it's going. Marvelous. All right. Oh, this joke is mean. Okay. Oh, it's neat, but also like mean. So the first time you discard a single, if the first discard of the round is just a single card, you destroy the card and earn 3 money. That's a way of doing pretty good econ. But and you thin your deck so you're more likely to see what's going to be coming up next in future. But obviously, it doesn't like improve the strength of our hands at all. You know, we want to level up these hands. We want these hands to be higher than level 1, because that gives us more points when we score things. But we're demonstrating, and this is the only Joker available, and being able to have money as you continue is actually pretty useful. So we're going to take the trading card, and then we're going to go Straight flush is so unlikely at this stage. We're not going to take that. We're going to take a Celestial pack. Yeah, we're about to just do the boss. And see if we have anything that can be made stronger sensibly. Flush is a pretty solid one to go for. Okay. Club cards are debuffed. Okay. So I lose a discard to do this, but hey, let's get rid of this too. I don't need it. It's now no longer exists. Goodbye. I can full house here, even though the clubs don't count. I think that's still probably pretty good. And then we can think about trying to go for flushes. Okay, gets us 1/3 of the way here there in that number of hands that we have left. Okay. How are we doing? Oh, this is an absolute hodgepodge. But then that just means we're willing to be flexible. Let's hold the 2 pair and discard these 4. This puts us at 3. Oh my god. This is my last discard, huh? Fuck me. Jack 10 9 8 is not enough. I fucked it. All right. We play a high card and pray. Why? Oh no. All right. We do have 2 pair. How many diamonds are left? 6. Maximize our odds. I can't believe I immediately lose. This is really embarrassing. Okay, well then I guess I guess we go again. How silly. How silly. I got too big for my boots, but god damn it, trading card. I hope that for those $3 were not worth it. You tempted me. Shit. Okay. We can hit R and reset, but let's just play the hand out. Yeah, we get to 400. It's not there. New run once again. Rerolls are free. Not worried about that. Full house is pretty feasible. I mean, 3 of a kind. What is 3 of a kind? 90. Not worth it on its own. We want something bigger than that. Oh, nice. Straight. And it's a high straight as well, so they're worth the max amount of points. Beautiful. Moving on. +1 discard. Create a planet card if a hand contains 2 or more 8s must have room. I mean, both of those are... At most, the additional discard is pretty good, but I don't know. I would want something nicer than that. Ultimately, I would love a thing that could give us score. That's the only thing we'll buy for now. Initial cards and booster packs, the next thing are free. Cards played previously, this anti debuff. You know what? Skip. Get to 600 with my additional discard. Because I only played 5 cards last time. So most of my stuff is actually in working order. And I have the additional discards to get there. a solid opening hand.
Okay. And I got rid of a king, but we don't have a 10 either. All right. Oh, why are you bullying me like this? Abandoning pairs. If I get a 10 or a king, we in there. Okay. And the 2 pair would get us 40 plus modifiers. That's not enough. We do have 1 discard left. How many queens remaining? 1. 3 kings. Okay. Hey, there we go. Oh my god, okay, right. Was that big brained? I couldn't say. I couldn't tell you. Fuck. These jokers are not very good. Okay. So the green joker gives me +1 mult. It scales like the one that we had before, but it scales only when we play hands and loses scale if we discard cards, which plays directly in opposition to Drunkard. This just means that we can get the same cards multiple times at once. Usually when you're holding onto a card up here, you don't get to see it again. So I would not be able to pull another Drunkard from the roll while I have it up here. And I think the Magician lets that occur. If nothing else, because these are currently free, I can just buy them. Because why not? And I can buy these as well. And then I can spend what does this give me? I'm not worried about that. I can spend a reroll and then still have all my money to be able to do things. So let's do the regular Arcana pack. Judgment gives us a free random joker. I'll take that. Gives a splash. Every card counts. Sure, fine, whatever. And then we open the Mega. So this card. If you know me, I am a tarot card fan. It's been a while since I've done any kind of tarot readings, but I used to kind of roll with I still roll with some very witchy people, but I used to do tarot readings for that group. And I got pretty good at it. I have two favorite tarot cards. The Wheel of Fortune, because the idea of karma, what goes around comes around. Bad luck is not forever, good luck is not forever. And the Sun, which is about creativity and truth, and sometimes revealing truths that people don't want to hear. Wheel of Fortune is very popular in this game because, yeah, it gives you a 1 in 4 chance, a 25% chance to turn a random one of your... Hey! What's good? What's good? What's good, Hypercamera? Tarot is one of those skills I'd love to learn, not necessarily from belief, but the skill and presentation perspective. It is very good as a storytelling and meditation tool. I think people who are genuinely really interested in the symbology of tarot do not consider it a fortune-telling device, because it can't. That's not how anything works. But it's very good at being able to focus your thoughts using a particular rubric. And the symbology has such history to it, right? It's really good for game stuff. Anyway, the Wheel of Fortune is very, 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 very popular in this game because, hey, you get to spend a 25% chance to gamble and turn one of your jokers into a foil or holographic or polychrome, which is great. Except all of our jokers are complete ass, and I don't really want to turn any of them into something that I would want to keep later, so we're not going to use Wheel of Fortune. The Showman is already doing its work because we have 2 devils out simultaneously. That's not usually how that operates. I think we're going to go for Temperance to get some additional cash. Turn stuff to clubs, up to 3. Cards previously played and debuffed, whatever. To increase the odds of flushes and high-end flushes. Okay. And now that we have a solid amount of cash, on anti-2 by the by, we're going to re-roll and get some new. I don't like either of these. This is pretty good alongside Green Joker because we're encouraged to not discard. Again, neither of these give us like score, but money lets us buy goods and services. I don't think this one's gonna go very well. Gives a copy of the next selected tag. Gives a copy of the next selected tag, Tabletop excluded. Gives 1 per unused discard this turn. We'll give 3. Okay. So we are currently encouraged. I mean, actually, if folks are interested in learning about Tarot, maybe that is a stream I could do at one point and kind of give you a beginner's guide. I'd have to restudy it myself. It's been, as I say, it's been a while. Collect tarot decks for the dark art, even if you don't use them. I have so many. I'm pretty sure I have at least 7. We have Splash, which means I can play an ace here, and even though it's not part of the 2 pair, I'll still get like rewarded for playing the ace. That didn't score very high. That didn't score very high at all. Oh, these are just all pairs. Going for a straight is feasible. Going for a 2 pair is also doable, but it will not score very high because they're low value cards, right? What I can do is Queen for 3. Queen 9 for 3. So my reasoning is that even though I'm playing high card, I still score all of these, which would probably encourage me to actually use, and it's times, yeah, okay. I may have already made a horrendous mistake. My God, and this is the last hand to piss. Oh no. We're in there. Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fucking phew. Does this give me enough? Yeah, okay.
Oh no, that was very risky. This is a terrible way to go and play this hand. But we get a lot of money. We get a lot of money if you actually do delayed gratification. So we more than doubled our money by doing that. I don't want to do that again. I'm glad I did that to get my econ online. Goodbye. I don't especially want you either. Goodbye. I was thinking about getting certain decks, but it's wasteful if you're not going to use them. Yeah, it's finding instances under which you can use them in something. As I say, they are pretty fantastic as like storytelling and tabletop RPG tools. So in that space, you can use them. You can even use them like as a deck of regular cards, assuming that you remove obviously like the major arcana. You can use the suited cards, the wands, swords, cups, and pentacles, or coins, depending, as regular playing cards. You can use them that way as well, if you'd like. This is true. This is true. French nobles loved using tarot cards for games. We're going to go and pop a Celestial pack because improving our hands is going to be an important endeavor. Potentially improving our high card is maybe not a terrible idea. And of these, it's probably the easiest to land. Okay. We have the cash for it. Reroll. Ooh. Again, doesn't give a score. Doesn't give a score, but it is a good card. I do like this card. What I think we're gonna do, because this is only giving us +4 malt now, and this gives us +4 malt for every diamond we play. So I'm going to. I have room to, so I'm gonna sell this and buy this and this. Okay. And then kind of aim for additional diamonds. I think we made more clubs. I removed some diamonds to make clubs. Oh, well, hoisted by my own petard. But it's early days. It's early days. We can still kind of set those back in our lives. Next round. Big blind for 1,200. Gives $8 for every discard not used. That's fine. I'm going to play normally. Three. Oh, right. Sorry. An important thing to highlight. We can make straights and flushes with 4 cards instead of 5 now, which is, under the right circumstances, really broken. So, for example, I could make a diamonds flush with just 4 diamonds now, which is maybe a thing we want to aim for. This is actually a straight now. But we do get every card played scores. So let me go play the 8 as well, even though it's not part of the straight. There we go. And already it's put us in pretty good stead. I think with the clubs flush we are in there. What is the diamonds are debuffed. Oh well. Shit. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We have more clubs than diamonds right now, and then we can use diamonds in the future. Okay. Create a tarot card if the poker contains an ace and a straight. Doable. especially with 4. But it creates a Taro card. Again, it doesn't give us multiplier or anything like that. Let's pop some Arcana packs. If it comes down to it, I might get rid of Splash or Drunkard. Wilds are not super useful right now because we have a restriction on suiting coming up. Doubling money sounds astounding, though. I will absolutely do that. Thank you. Interesting set. Okay. So the Fool plays the last card you just played. The Emperor makes 2 Taro cards. So I could play the Hermit, play the Fool, which gives me the Hermit, which gives me another $20, which I can use to buy stuff. Maybe even reroll something. Early econ, I think, is so important. Nice. Now, what does this do? Makes Taro cards more frequent. Don't really care about that. Do I want this? No, I want something that can give a score. Oh! This game's 3 chips per discarded diamond suit changes every round. Well, we're going to be discarding most of our diamonds in this round coming up because they're going to be debuffed. So that will actually do us quite well. The thing to consider now, though, is what do I want less of? I mean, having this is useful with Forefinger. We're going to get rid of the discard, and then we're going to go buy this castle. Just buy a whole entire castle. We're not really worried about full houses. We're worried about flushes and straights. So let's go to the next round. I mean, this is a functional straight, but it has 2 debuffed diamonds in it. So I think I'm gonna yeet that. Did that work? Discarded diamond card. Oh! I see. Because those diamonds were debuffed, they don't proc the effect. I understand. This could be useful in the future. Sadly, not useful here. Clever designing of that. I'm mad. Okay, all right. Ooh, they all gave us cash. Nice. And again, I think I'm just going to go for a high flush. Oh, I should have played the 5th card. Oh, no, I did play 5 cards. I did. It's fine. We may make this. It's looking kind of hairy, though. Which is worth more? Straights or flushes? Flushes are worth more. Okay. Oh, straight flush, because, oh, right. That's very clever. As long as they, I didn't think of that. That counts. And because it's the higher rank thing, I was not expecting that. A pleasant surprise. Ooh, here we go. Plus 12 malt if the hand contains a straight, and straights can be done with 4 cards. This is good. I'm into this. I think this is a direct improvement from Greedy Joker. Because as it's also foil, it gives me 50 chips by default. Now, starter packs always contain the planet card for your most played poker hand. That's pretty good for scaling. We'll take that. We have the Jumbo Buffoon pack. Let's open that, see what we get. We are maxed out. All cards are considered all cards are considered face cards. Played face cards have a 1 in 2 chance to give you $2. That makes a lot of sense to me. I think we can probably get rid of Splash at this point. They resolve from left to right, so I would want this to be before the business card. We have enough cash where I'm reasonably willing to take a gamble and see what's in here. What's the next blind worth? Oh, this is okay. Played face cards gives 30 plus chips when scored. Okay. I mean, I think we have a for now at least a pretty good setup in terms of jokers. All of our cards are face cards. All face cards give 30 chips. All face cards have a 50% chance to give us money. This is no longer good. Because this is scoring us as long as we play 5 cards. 150 chips. And it would take us so long to get that on this. Yeah, this can sell. Okay. It was worth taking that gamble. Next round. Hmm. 4, 5, 6, 7. What do we want? We want a straight. Yes, so this would fire. I mean, we can play the 10. We don't need to play the 10. So let's see how this goes. Yeah, it counts as the 30 chips every time. 3,500 in just a single hand. Okay, okay. And those are pretty, like, low value cards that we played. So we are definitely increasing our ability to do straights. This is just gonna. I refuse to keep making the joke. I can't keep living like this. Held in hand gives a chance to give $1. That feels worse than this one, so we're not going to worry about reserve parking. We are going to open these Celestial Pacts. Oh, because we are guaranteed to get our best hand in this set, so we're going to continue to. We're continuing to ride the rings of Saturn. Straight flushes are pretty possible, so worth also improving Neptune. And we can re-roll if we find something neat. As the number of times poker hand has been played to malt a random amount of malt. Okay. I'm not worried. I think now it's just waiting for a negative joker. Or the even better version. There's a better version of this joker that gives a multiplicative multiplier for having a straight. If we find that, it's very rare though, so we may not. But this, I think, will do us well for the next while. Decrease the level of played poker hand is very scary though. We don't want to see that too much. Select. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. $6,600 in one hand. Uh-huh. Okay. Mega Celestial Pack. We're gonna take Saturn again because we're gonna be debuffed, and then our boss blind will make our level of our hands worse every time we play that hand, and it's permanent. It does not go back up after the match ends. So finding ways of getting us all into the same suit is good. We have more clubs than anything else. Which suggests to me that I can probably freely shift around hearts, maybe. We're trying to get what? Clubs is the most common. Diamonds are currently the least common. Followed by spades. That would be an inefficient use of this because we do want to change 3 rather than 2, so maybe we're not changing suit. Enhancing for bonus seems good. Definitely useful. Clubs are also our most common. So let's enhance. An 8 and a jack to give additional chips. And we'll roll on to the next round. So we kind of want to try and beat this in 1. Oh, this is a mess of a hand, though. Let's see here. We do want more clubs. And we want more high-valued cards, so we're going to get rid of... Maybe we're going to keep this 3 of a... We're not really playing full houses, though. We're not really worried about full houses. Okay. Yeah, fine. 6, 7, 8, 9, which we have. Okay. I assume it's sitting in our deck, but the odds of us drawing it in 2 feels low. I'm feeling awfully punished here. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Four, 5, 6, 7. Okay, okay. We got the straight flush. In 1. Nice. Annoying that it decreased the strength of our straight flush. Rerolls are cheaper, you say? Yes, please. More Jupiters or Neptunes. Level 5. Okay. I'm not worried about either of these. We can afford a standard pack. We might skip if there's nothing great in here. A planet card if this card is held at end of round and it's multiplied and it's a club. Sure. Let's re-roll these. Per planet card used. I see. Not really worth it yet. Okay, next. Draw one in 7 cards get drawn face down. Okay. So this is the one I fell to this last time. We specifically want to make sure that our discards are spent after our first hand play. What does this give me? A mega standard pack. No. Deck thinning is a thing I would really want here. In general, I should be just trying to work for... So turn 9-8, so we're probably getting rid of these. Not quite. A 7 or a jack is what I'm looking for right now. It's not either of those. Haha. Teehee. Okay. Nicely done. Because our value of our straights are so high, we're getting a solid payout that way. Ooh. Yeah, I'll take Jupiter for 3. Flushes are also a thing that we can explore in terms of our options. Straight flush, I would love to improve that again. Thank you. Holy Grail when we get it, we don't always. Okay. We are in a position to remove cards from our deck now. We would be trying to cut down on the number of diamonds and spades, which we have one of each in here. We can also strength to move stuff around, which we don't want. We can move stuff to... we can make stuff clubs. That's another way of being able to do it, actually. That's a solid way of being able to do that. Which might be a bit more sensible. A 6, 7, 8 straight in clubs. Okay. Reroll since it's cheaper? Nope. Nope. One more? Polychrome, but I don't fucking trust you. We don't need the money so much anymore. We're actually pretty high up on econ, so at this point I might consider selling business card. Ooh, this gets bigger for each of the cards in my deck, and we have more than normal, so this is also a solid option. But it's not holographic. Do we have much in the way of multipliers? We have that multiplier, but we don't have any others. I might take this. We sell the business card and add in trading card just for the +10 malt. And then if there are cards that are awkward and we don't want, we can destroy them for money, so we haven't really lost that much econ. Doubles my money to a max of 40. No, we'll play it. Because we are trying to whittle down every diamond and spade we have. We do only really have
one king spade, and I would quite like to keep that. Is it the first discard of the round? Sure. Okay. We stand in reasonable ability to get rid of a 2 of hearts and not necessarily... no. There's no point being greedy here. We have so much money, and we don't need to worry about that. Oh no, we do. That's our closest straight right now. Ace 2-3. Oh, we got it. Ace 2, 3, 4. Easy money. Man, we're unlocking new stuff as we go. Nice. Love a straight flush. Buy news. Black hole. Upgrade every poker hand by 1 level. Yo, I didn't know this was a thing that you could get. Okay. Yes, I would love to upgrade everything by 1 level. All right. A king that re-triggers twice with the red seal. I'll take that. Reroll. One in 7 cards get drawn face down. Okay. Random amount get drawn face down. Oh no. We are trying to get rid of diamonds. Random number of cards drawn face down. Which makes, okay. Just for the ease of doing so, this is a pretty high level hand, plus our factors for going for straights, so hopefully this will do what needs to be done. Okay. We're doing well. We've passed the halfway point. We're now on ante 5. That's 2 pair and 4 at the end of the round. Not worried about that. Let's take the mega standard pack and see what we can gain. Steel 2 looks pretty good to me. As wild clubs is an okay way of doing what we need to. Yeah, we need to thin back down again, but we do have the hangman and trading card available to do that with, so we should be okay. We can raise the interest cap since we have the money to do so. Okay, next round. 11,000. Joker, the next base edition shop Joker becomes holographic. Holographic is nice. We are looking for negative. We'll just do the round. There, we just progressively get rid of all. What is the boss blind? All cards are drawn face down. Okay. We're gonna destroy this 4 of diamonds because diamonds are our least popular suit. Okay. I have a full house, but that is less good than flushes or straights. Would love a 9 or a king. I'm pretty willing to get rid of all of these. Oh, actually.
Okay. If only it was a king of clubs, but we should be in a pretty good position to clear this round anyway, even though we don't have that. Especially with the multiplier of the steel card. Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I see the cosmos. I can sense the universe. We're gonna buy and use that and gain 2 tarot cards. Judgment and Empress. Sure. And what's coming up is the boss blind, right? No, it's a big blind, okay. The reward being an uncommon joker. I don't care. Alright. Next. We're getting rid of all of our diamonds, so we can discard that 7. Okay. Why does it be a 2 of clubs? We're going to enhance these to be malt. And get rid of these 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, hell yeah. All right. Straight flush with the modifiers. This hand's gonna go big. Our scaling isn't astounding. There are definitely some better jokers out there that we could get up. Speaking of, are any of these chance based? No. But it is polychrome. That's 1.5 times malt. So that's currently better than trading card. And it makes stuff like a Wheel of Fortune a 50-50, which could do us very well, actually. All right. You've thinned some cards from our deck, trading card. Time for you to be upgraded. We may, after a while, no longer need 4 fingers to do straight flushes, but for now, this is also polychrome. No, we want to make things. Get to 2 tarot cards must have room. I'm not using this, so we can sell that. I don't think I want to modify these if it's not removing them or changing them to clubs. So we're just going to take 2 tarot cards. The Fool and the Tower, that makes sense. Then let me sell the Tower and then use the Fool to do the Emperor again. Bonus cards, lucky card. Okay. Boss blind. All cards are drawn face down, which I'm not enthusiastic about. I'm not enthusiastic about that. Negative? No. All right. Ugh. Well, this is probably not going to be something. Oh my god, this is absurd. We're going to get rid of our lower 5. Oh, they're all drawn face. Fuck me. What do I even do then? So we just have to trust in the heart of the cards then, huh? Well, that hand was dog shit. Okay. Oh, this is miserable. How is this possible? How are you supposed to deal with this? I am genuinely unsure as to what I'm supposed to do. Oh no. From the top end? Oh my god. Well, I guess that's us done. This is mean. This is so mean. Yeah, I don't know what the answer to this is even supposed to be. That's so cruel. GG. Goodness. What a flop. Fuck you. What is the strategy for dealing with the mark? I'm gonna look this up actually. Give me a second. Yeah, I don't know really what you're supposed to. So the internet suggests, and the thing I guess I could have done is that using cards that put modifiers on stuff. So for example, we had that card, the cards in our hand that added like lucky or multiplier to things. It flips the cards over to reveal what you're multiplying. So there is a way of being able to see what the card is. But yeah. Yeah. Mean. It's very mean. Okay. Well, we'll go and give it one more. I'm still having lots of fun, even though I got my cheeks clapped there. I would like to get to Anti-8. There's been a lot of people who are obviously playing the game a lot, but there's also jokers. Yeah, we unlocked the die, for example. The +2 hand size, -1 hands per round. Oh, that's reasonably good, actually. All right, once more. We'll do one more. Next joke is holographic, but I won't have the money to be able to buy it, so... And again, letting our preconceived notions of what we previously saw leave our heads so we can think anew on how to kind of approach our deck building. Okay. Ooh, even better. When the blind is selected, gain 0.5 multiplier and destroy a random joker. No. No. This doesn't do anything because we've not played any tarot cards. I guess our best option is just regular buffoon pack and then see where we go from there. +2 chips for every dollar you have. +50 chips if the hand contains a pair. This is currently better and easier to manage. This seems reasonably good late game, but this will probably at least give us something to do for now. This scales very nicely once you start gaining some bits and pieces. We're gonna take, especially for the first shop of the game, feels a good way to get some scaling going, because this now gives us chips and a multiplier as our jokers, so I'm happy with that. Even if this doesn't give us anything now. So we're aiming 4 pairs at minimum. 5, 6, 7. That's great, but not a pair. We're just gonna clear this out. Okay. Yeah? A full house would be better. It could get us there. Oh, and with a flush, I think we have it, I think. Okay. Not worried about straights right now. Enhanced to a stone card, not really interested in that. Oh, but we want to use tarot cards, but that's just such a bad tarot card. Are you ever... This is the joke I'm making. This is what I'm saying out here, out in these streets. Balatro may put a high value on these straights, and I'm gonna have to compromise. I'm gonna have to kind of, you know, play Balatro's game, maybe even embrace the straights as we work our way through this process, but that's not really how I operate. I'd rather be pairing up these queens, you know what I'm saying? The good thing about me to come to games 6 to 12 months later, everything old will be new again. Hey, this game is still pretty damn new. And as far as I've seen the YouTubers who have... We stand a king threesome. Absolutely. We absolutely stand a king threesome. A polythruple, let's go. We're gonna open this Celestial pack. And go for a 2-pair, since that is apparently what I'm leaning on right now. Next round. Must play 5 cards. That's fine. I'm not worried about that. Actually, straight's 30 times 4. A 2-pair is currently 40 times 3, so is worth the same. And we get the bonus 50 chips. Okay. But we have to play 5 cards. People playing this game who know the game really well and like, I'm gonna click everything really fast. And they will ignore the fact that the text says up there, the hand will not score. You gotta take your time. You cannot rush the Balatro. You've got to let it guide you. Let it guide your hips, chat. This hand's dog shit though. Oh, don't worry, we're not playing it. I mean, we'll take it. All right. Wish the payout was a little better. We could do with a method of econ, but this is a method of econ. After 2 rounds, you do get more back, but why? I have used no tarot cards. I'm so sad. Granted, they've not been giving me any, but what's the boss blind? Decrease level. Okay, so playing 2 pair is probably going to be pretty important to surviving that. And I have to clear it quite quickly. Well, we do have 2 pair off the bat. I should probably play the 5th card anyway. Oh, well. Oh, we have a flush. That'll do it. Value up. Just $5. A tarot card, please. I'm dying. Please. I can't even afford the Mega Standard Pack yet. This sells for $5. Next round, I don't buy anything. Upgrade full house by 3 levels, not worried. I mean, full house is a thing I would like sometimes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not a pair, so it's actually not that great under current circumstances. Yeah, that doesn't score enough, anywhere near enough. We're very much relying on the fact that our hand is improved, and even then, it's not that much. Wow. Just over the line. We are not gaining much money at all. Cash out. Okay, so I can now sell this for 8. I still don't have... Man. I'm gonna sell that for 8 and buy this chariot. I can afford to buy both things. We got Fortune Teller at the start of round 1 and then just didn't find a single tarot card to use for like 4 or 5 rounds. Shitty. So unlucky. All right. We're gonna take the Jumbo Celestial. We do play straights and flushes. We'll take the flush. Even though it's going to be devalued by the arm. So first things first, we're going to take the chariot and use it to make this a steel card and give us 1 malt. The precious singular malt. I don't want to get rid of this pair. We're going to... Okay. No. As our best hand, this is going to be leveled down to level 2, but we do get the pair, a single plus on the malt, and then it times by 1.5, so it might get us through without having to do too much. Yeah, made to level 2. Didn't quite get us there, but that's okay. What are we looking at here? Single pair is worth absolutely nothing, so we shouldn't really worry about that. We're kind of banking on the flush here, I think. All right. Yeah, I only have 1 discard left, so Nothing. Oh my god, I'm punished. I'm officially punished. This sucks. Okay. Do I play the high card? I play the high card. Just to scrounge some points. Okay, we got to 5. Gets downgraded by 1, but that should, with the steel card in hand, give us enough to get through the other side. Not enough. Fuck me. And it's on our last hand, too. Did we... Spent all that time upgrading that 2-pair. Please. No! Oh, that's really embarrassing. We're not at 3 hours yet. One more. Okay. We do have a straight 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not enough, but that's fine. With a 2-pair, we are in there. Wow. Abstract Joker. +3 mult for each Joker card. This is like absolutely fine to have. It doesn't do anything by itself, unfortunately. But it is a way of scaling mult. Oh, it counts for itself at the very least. But all right, that's all we'll take for now. Skip blind for +3 hand size. Cards played this ante are previously debuffed. Yeah, that's worth doing. Much bigger hand size, and there are fewer things getting in my way. I might also scoop out that 3 for the maximum. Okay. Oh, no. Jack 10, 9. Like, full house fishing is also a thing that we kind of want. Not that we got it. We have a 3, 4, 5, 6, but that's not enough. I'm already working my way through most of my discards. I guess if we're looking for a full... We have 2 4s, 2 5s, so 1 3. So we can definitely get rid of the 3. We have 3 2s left. That's not really encouraging. I've seen no other face cards. We have 1 9 left. Did I discard a 9? I guess so. Shit. Oh yeah, because it was debuffed. Right. That might make it then prudent too, because odds are we're not going to draw that final 9 and 33 cards. So we can get rid of these 2. And the 3. There's only 1 3 left. There's 2 aces. Please. Did this... Miserable. Man, okay, well. Pray. We have a straight now, but that's not what I wanted. No, I don't actually even have a straight either. Oh my gosh. I should have got rid of the 10. I should have got rid of the 10. As it stands, we're gonna just 2-pair for now. And hope we get luckier. How many 6s do we have? We have 2 6s left. We have 2 7s left. With 3 10s left. We're gonna play this hand. It's a bad hand, Jeff. Still no full house. Still operating in the realms of 2 pairs. And there's the 3 that I did not want. Oh, there are 2 10s left. Okay. High card. All right. Oh, that sucked. This might not even be enough to clear it, actually, which would be... Okay. And spending all of that means we've got really minimal return from card play. Okay. All right. If 3 or more face cards are discarded at the same time, re-trigger each played 2, 3, 4, or 5. Hack is a pretty interesting thing to work with. It is a re-trigger rather than giving mult and stuff like that, but it means that if you have effects on all of those cards, they can do some pretty cool things. We're going to open the jumbo pack. Let's see if we can put some modifiers on our low cards. 2 through 5. Into clubs and into diamonds. That sucks. Oh well. It might get some flushes though. Thinking. Oh, into clubs. I cannot read. That's not what I wanted. Because we want low-end cards now for the re-triggers. Oh. That's better. And then these is it inclusive of 5? Yeah, it's inclusive of 5. Sorry, it took me a second to think my way through these, but see, it makes each of them count twice, which can be very useful for our score increase. We're so close, a single pair will do it, right? Yeah. Just in case. Okay. No money. I need more money. Okay. Arcana pack. I am not in a monetary position to be able to justify being able to do this. We can just get a new Joker for 4. It is random, but it does push up Abstract Joker, so let's do that. Diamonds Joker. Okay, actually, that's pretty good. We've changed a bunch of cards to diamonds, so gives +1 for every hand we've played this turn, so it would give $7. Do we need the econ? It puts us at $8 and then to get to 1,600 with 3 cards. You know what? Because re-triggering those low diamonds would also trigger Greedy Joker. Give me that money. Promising. Easy. Thank you for the money. Hologram. This is a cool one. You gain additional multiplier by adding more cards to your deck. And I can afford it as well, actually, which is good. So I'm going to buy that. I do have enough money to do both of these things. I would like to give myself a hand size, but that's okay. We're going to open the standard pack. These aren't even, like, enhanced. We do want low cards, though, so we will take that 4. Mixed stuff diamonds, you say? Watch one of the boss blinds be diamonds are debuffed and I'll cry. Let's cycle these. Okay. No, that's still not what we really want. We have a 2 pair. I would love another diamond. There we go. Oh, it could have been a full house. Oh, well, that's fine. And the fact that they're all diamonds makes this thing plop twice, which is good. Yeah. So we might start be gearing towards getting things that modify flushes. Earn money for each discarded thing, changes every round. I do not have enough money for either of these, and I do want to keep all of these, so we don't buy anything? Big blind, okay. It's a shame to give up mega packs. I would have actually liked to have bought either of these, but we don't have the econ, so we're just going to move on to the next round. And +3 hand size, 1 in 7 cards drawn face. No, that's fine. All right. Oh, we immediately start with the full house. That's encouraging. In some ways, this is worse, but it gets us where we need to go, maybe. It gets us halfway there. Yeah, not very efficient. 10, Jack, Queen, King, any of those aces are fine. These re-trigger twice, we should be fine here. Yeah, I would have liked to have done that in fewer hands, but survival is also good. Just going in with just 6 additional money. Boo. Ooh, this is actually very good for us. I am very down to have this Joker for now. Would love to add additional cards to our deck. Let's do the Mega Arcana pack and see if we can modify some low-end cards, because we do get to choose 2. So enhancing 2 bonus cards. Or, oh, I see. This is probably the best way of doing this. It's up to 3. And then enhance 2. Or I could take the Fool and turn more things to diamonds. That's statistically more sensible. Okay. Next round. Some cards are drawn face down, you say? I don't see how that's my problem. As, there we go. All of them giving additional. Easy. Nice. Re-trigger all held in hand abilities. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. I'm not going to worry about it. We have 2 standard packs and $8. We can also turn cards into each other, which is also sometimes pretty good. We're going to buy 1 standard pack and then probably buy death, depending what comes up here. Ugh, garbage. Oh, I didn't mean to skip. We do want to actually add cards to the deck. Fuck. We'll buy the other one. Polychrome in the wrong suit, but we can probably change that. Skip for a spectral pack. Yes, please. Deja Vu. Add a red seal to a card selected in your hand. Add negative to a random joker, -1 hand size. I think that's probably for the best for us. We are pretty okay with everything we have here. The least great one is Abstract Joker. But it does improve by having more cards, more jokers, and we're just going to use Ectoplasm. Okay, fine. And we have room for more jokers now. We want to keep that where it is, right? We want to do it that way, I guess. This is fine. Working with 7 cards, I am immediately feeling working with 7 cards. Oof, ouch, my bones. Do I try and go for a full house? I would rather try and go for a flush, right? Even though these are triggerable by hack, they're not triggerable by greedy joker, so we'll discard them. Not that much better. Okay. Actually, since we're not getting points for these, it makes more sense to do this. Okay. Yeah. We have something resembling an engine. We can afford a spectral pack. We cannot afford both. Do I add a card to... No, we're going to take the Spectral Pair, because sometimes this adds cards to our deck, which would... destroy all of the Jokers? No, can't do that. Add a blue seal to something in our hand. That was maybe not worth it, but that's okay. Base chips and malt are halved. Okay. Alright, so it cuts those in half, but that's okay, because we have a whole bunch of things here. Doesn't quite get us over the line, but we do have plenty of resources left, so I'm not too worried. Oh, still not quite what we want. Okay, we're in there. And it means that we can still hold this queen in hand and get a planet card at the end of it. Not bad. A 3 of a kind, you say? I'll probably just sell that. That's not really a hand we care about. We have the money for both of these. Let's open another Spectral Pack and see what we get. Oh, there are. So a selected card in hand. Destroy 1 random card in your hand. Add 4 random enhanced numbered cards in my hand. Add a red seal to a selected card. Add a random -2 hand size. No. I mean, ideally, it's on the 4s, right? And it would trigger twice. In fact, it would. So, red seal means cards will re-trigger. And this also means it will re-trigger. So it would re-trigger 4 times. It would be nice if this was a diamond. But, actually, I think that is the play. Increases rank. Well, we don't want to increase rank, so let's just add a bonus joker because we have room for 1. Ice cream. This is perfectly fine. It gives a bunch of chips at the start and then ticks down over time as it's used. We will go to the next round. Extra large blind for the wall. Okay. That would suggest we do play all of our hands as we go this time. Good to have our low diamonds. Okay. It's off suit, which is not ideal. Are you playing fucking 2-pair? Sure. We have the room to? What does it give us? We've not upgraded 2-pair. We do get a bunch of additional chips though. Let's try it. Oh, it only triggers 1 more time, so it's not, it doesn't trigger 3 times. It triggers 3 times, not 4, rather. Okay. Gonna get rid of all of these and pray for another diamond. Okay, we're in there. Oh, excellent hand. We love that hand. Although I am now realizing that maybe I should increase the play speed a little bit. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine. We got there. In 2 hands is actually pretty good. Buffoon or Arcana pack. I cannot afford both. Shit. What is our flush? They're all still level 1? Nah, this needs to increase like pretty badly. We're gonna do that now. And then just continue. Create 2 common jokers, must have room. We're not gonna do that. Okay. A lot of this is not stuff we need. We can discard those. Straight would be pretty good. Am I gonna be greedy? Okay, never punished. 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King. Oh, that needs to come at the end. Oh, it's plus 10 mults, not a multiplier. Not a... Okay. That was not so great of a hand, to be honest. We're gonna discard that. Hope we get... Yep. Yeah, the more hands we play, the worse Ice Cream gets. So we kind of have to make use of it while we can, and then eventually there'll be a circumstance where we're gonna have to get rid of it for something better. But still now, 80 plus 80 chips is still pretty good. Sure. Not worried about that. It'd be nice to get this to 2 times. 1.5 is kind of mediocre. We can afford both of these now. Let's open the standard pack. Oh, a star. Perfect. Continuing to increase our odds. Next round. The extra big blind. So no fucking about here. We're just gonna make sure that we can play as many diamonds as we can, because that's what makes this function. That looks good. Shame we don't get the plan. No, we're gonna play it. He got us halfway there in a single hand, which is great. We're discarding that. Even better. Yeah, got us there in 2. It's down to 70. Plus 1 hand size. Times 4 mult every 6 hands played. Oh, I see. That seems not good. I don't even have the money to do both of these. I'll take the jumbo standard pack. We do get a diamond out of it. Let me move on. 20,000. Are we further than we've been before? I think anti-6 is the furthest we've been so far. And it still doesn't feel like I've got my deck down yet, right? Oh, I've already played a set 5. There we go. You know, I'd love to foil some of the jokers or get better scaling. But hey, if we can clear it in one, we clear it in one. We're into that, baby. The fact that it's ×2 mult now is definitely better. And we have enough to buy both Celestial packs. I guess we just kind of hope for flush boosters. Nope. Okay. Level 3 flush is a big deal. Man, this hand. Like, 2 pair is actively dog shit, right? Yes. Well, yeah. Yeah, our ice cream is starting to get not amazing. It's definitely lagging behind a little bit, so we're gonna have to start thinking of what we can replace it with. Oh, fantastic hand. And that would be left in hand anyway, and we get a planet out of it. So yes, good. Making our way. We gain a straight flush. I mean, theoretically doable. I don't like any of these. Start with 0 discards. Alright. Oh, never punished. Every time you hover over the wrong button, I lose months off my life. I'm taking my time. I'm taking my time and considering my endeavors. Oh, nice. Thank you, DDO Steel Star. It is such a charming game. Initially, when I saw it, I was like, what is this game's theme, right? Lots of deck builder roguelikes. You're kind of specifically working towards a specific type of goal. And that, or the way that you're playing for chips, but that is entirely disconnected from the amount of dollars you have. So it's not even like it works like a regular casino. It's just so specifically abstract, but still also has the retro CRT technology. When the Steam store specifically talks about this being a vaporwave video game, and actually, yeah, no, I say it. Also, I fucking think of the BGM just now plays in my head rent free. We're gonna send a pair. Garbage hand, but we have no discards. Okay. We can make a straight work though. Work, straight, work! There we go. This'll do. No discards is pretty mean, but I think we've managed to get out the other side. We don't get the flush. No, not quite. All right. You don't see that a lot in video games. It's true. This is our final hand, but we do have a pair. That may be what we need to get out the other side, or we lose. It's this either gives us 4K or we're or I guess 3.2K. Oh my god. I have no idea how we managed that. Fuck yeah. Oh. Okay. Oh. All right. We're on ante 7. We're close. I have no money. I definitely need to buy the star. We definitely need to turn some of the things that are not diamonds into diamonds. Otherwise, we're screwed. I don't think I can justify spending the $6. Maybe if you get another low card, I can turn it into a diamond later and it increases hologram. This is like the only scaling we have. This isn't really doing us too much anymore. We do kind of need to replace it pretty soon, but we've not really found anything better. A polychrome gold. So it scores if I play it, and it scores if it's in my hand. And because it's foil, it gives me 50 chips. Yeah. Playing a flush sets money to zero. I don't think that will be an issue compared to the fact that I don't know whether we have routing. We're just going to have to try and earn as much money on this and the next stage to get any good Joker before we get into the Ox. All right. We do have the luxury of discards. I'm going to keep this and turn this into a diamond because the re-trigger on that is going to go big. We're going to discard these. Yes, I think I'm willing to spend 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Unlocking a lot of Jokers. Actually, how many diamonds are in my deck? We have 26 diamonds. That additional re-trigger is nice. It does help. Not enough to get us to win this round, though. Oh. The blinds are pretty big now. Okay, all right. I mean, this will get us over, but like, there's nothing left on this thing now. Uncommon Jokers each give 1.5 times mult. Uncommon. I have only 2 uncommon Jokers, but I think at this point, that is better than ice cream. And this gives a flat 50 chips, but removes all enhancements. I don't have that many enhancements on my cards. Yeah, barely any. Okay. So in a way, this is better than this because it gives me the chips to multiply. But the fact that I can get 1.5 mult off 2 of the Jokers in my set is pretty good too. Baseball Joker's pretty great. I'm not going to sell you for 2. Because this is... I still have the big blind upcoming. So I'm gonna go and buy... I'm gonna buy you and put you at the end. Cool. And then hope that I earn enough money to buy one really good Joker at the end of the next blind. And if we make that, we're in. But I think otherwise we're like donezo. Free Mega Standard pack. So I would gain 2 cards and that would push this to 2.75. No. I wish this was a diamond. Ugh. solid score for an opening hand. Doesn't quite get us there. If I find a way to add more base chips or increase our value with flushes. Do I want to play a full house instead, actually, here? 65 times 6 is level 2. But flushes are 65 times 8. They're just fully better. Okay. This isn't what I want. Oh, okay, we're in there. Oh, actually, taking these two out, putting these two in. My hand. Okay, we're over the line. We're almost at 100,000, but we are scaling pretty badly. 12. Played aces, give 20 chips and +4 malt when scored. How many? I have 2 diamond aces. I do not have enough. 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Doubles my money. The wild card is also a reasonable option here, but wild cards are not, can't also be bonus cards. Well, I think this is worth doing first. And then I can either give myself $10 to spend on what? Or I can turn one of the things here wild and essentially increase the number of diamonds in my deck. I can put in a wild 5 of clubs and that would count within Buffoon. It would be the upper limit of what Buffoon can sensibly do. But I'm gonna go to 0 money like later anyway, right? So is this better than anything I currently have? No. Should have doubled my money and got the Celestial pack, huh? Weh. All right. Misplay, but we can get to 70,000. That's fine. Oh, and with this starting hand, for sure. Easy. Oh no, my $5. My doll has almost so close to clearing that immediately, to be honest. If I had doubled my money and opened that Celestial pack, I probably could have found a flush and they would have been in one, but you know, we live and learn. We want to keep that in our hand because we get bonus money if we have it in our hand. Oh, no, this is wild. I can keep that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And we get the bonus 3. We get the bonus $3. Thank you. We get to ante-8. I don't think we're gonna survive ante-8. This is so late. Why are you giving me this now? This is useless. That's not useful. I mean, I can afford both of these. What's the... Oh, we're not going to know until we move on. I'll open the Spectral Pack. This could be huge. Immolate. Destroy 5 random cards in hand, gain $20. No. Add a polychrome to a random joker, destroy all other jokers. No! Fuck! Neither of these are good. I mean, okay, so... what I'm maybe considering, chat, what I'm considering is... I only have one card here that triggers hack. None of these other diamonds trigger hack, but they're also worth more. Like, triggering a 3 twice gives me 6 chips and 8 malt. Whereas running one of these will give me 11 chips and 4 malt. Which fucking, oh good god. Well, I'm genuinely getting a calculator out to double check which is more sensible. This is what this video game does to people. Times 4 is 44. Clearly, I know my like primary school math. And this would be 6 by 8. Is 48. So that is technically worth more. A 3 by itself is worth more than 1 ace. Do or die. Okay, and we keep the bonus queen? You know what? I'm happy with that. And it gives us econ for the future. And a raised flush? Sick. Sick. All right. All right. 50,000. 100,000. All cards debuffed until 1 joker solved. Oh, no. Okay. We'll have to think around that then. Okay, never punished. In 1. Okay. You know what? You know what? We're doing all right. Why? Why would you do that? Go away. All right. We can afford both a jumbo and regular arcana. We might even re-roll. Let's open regular arcana first. Death is very good. As they say, it turns the left card into the right card. Yes. And just any of our clubs in this hand can be replaced, to be honest. It doesn't really matter. So turning it into our highest value thing that procs hack makes sense to me. Okay. And then we're opening the Jumbo Arcana. Steel cards are nice, but our hand size is too small. Let's make a 4 lucky, because it's going to be re-triggered by hack, so we have 2 chances to get either the plus 20 malt or $20. Reroll for something good? No. All right, we'll move on. Mm-hmm. That's not enough to get us over the edge, but that's fine. We're still in good stead. Play hand. The thing I'm concerned about is that I have to, at some point, sell a joker. And I'm not quite sure which joker I should sell. If you had the ability to make one of the negative, it would be even better. But okay, so this is the final hurdle. This next thing is going to be the final boss, basically. So there's no reason to keep any of our money. We're spending down in our options until we get everything. So we're improving our flushes. Open that Arcana pack. Star goes hard. This is great. Ooh, turning... No. Having more options for... having more valid targets is for flushes is, I think, the best option here. Okay. Neither of these are really going to be it. So we're kind of now looking at this and what is our least profitable thing. This is currently giving 18 malt. The 80 chips, I think, is actually pretty important. 18. And in a set of 5... It's 20. Yeah, it's 20. So this is already doing better at minimum than Abstract Joker. So yeah, and it's common, so it's not proccing baseball. So yes. However, we have the ability to re-roll a couple times, and if we find something super sick, like if we find a negative card, for example, we can add that and then sell it without having to ruin our pattern at all. So, plus 10 malt if it's a flush, plus 80 chips if it's a flush. Huh. Yeah, this is strictly worse. And it's too expensive to re-roll. Okay. Okay. All cards debuffed until a Joker is sold. Goodbye, Abstract Joker. And now we pray that we can do 100,000 in 3 hands. Let's not do that. We do already have a full set of 5, so let's focus on playing whatever hand we get first. In one hand, getting us almost halfway there is pretty good, and these cards go higher. So I am pretty... Yeah, no, I think we've got it. I think we've cleared anti-8. Because this triggers 3 times. This gives a whole bunch of chips. Yeah, baby! All right. Into some of those matches, some of those rounds early were really embarrassing. We like lost immediate. Some of these jokers that we're getting are genuinely super good. I'm impressed that we managed to do what we did without some of those jokers, because some of those jokers are run defining. But we got there. Some of those matches early on, pretty embarrassing. Pretty embarrassing, but we did make it. We did make it. This game's good. I like this game.
I'm glad that people are also into it, right? Because it was one of those things where it's like, oh, this game has now been out for like 3 weeks, and people have like beaten all of the difficulties, and there's like YouTube videos explaining like the top 10 cards for beating at highest difficulty depending what deck you're doing, and I'm like, I've not even booted the game yet. Why would anybody care about me doing this? But I'm glad they are having fun. Now, there is, as it says here, endless mode. You can continue to try playing with what you've got and see if your like curve can continue to increase. The exponential growth of the scaling of the blinds you have to beat become absurd after when you do endless mode. And we're about done with the stream, so we'll do endless mode. We get a large amount of money. That's very funny. Thank you. A bonus discard would not be too bad either. We're gonna buy all these actually. Yes. It's actively worth it. We do not care about 3 of a kind. I will absolutely buy a star. Oh, we can turn this into a diamond now. Hell yeah. Excellent. So, the sensible thing to do in this circumstance would be to use the Hanged Man to destroy these 2 cards and thin our deck, so we have better odds of being able to draw more diamonds without having to use our rerolls. However, we're doing a victory lap, baby. No, okay. Fair enough. Nope, it says. Let's open the jumper pack. Another one? Another one. But the Emperor could be too different. It could be a Wheel of Fortune and a yacht. Which actually is more sensible. Unless, hey, chat, would you like me to spin the wheel? Or shall we do the sensible thing and click Emperor? I leave it in your hands. Don't disappoint me. All right, Emperor. Glory to the Emperor. Hey, that clubs is useless. We're going to sell that. Do I want the additional discard? I don't think I need it next round. 110,000. Oh, this is a phenomenal opening hand. I should have been lucky 4, not a 3. Oh, no, I need all 5. Okay. Oh, I should probably increase the speed. Can I still do that mid? Yes, I can. Oh, right, it goes a little faster now. Almost! In that single hand, we almost got to 110. Yeah, now we know how the game works. We don't need to go at ×2. I think I can let this go faster now. Bad. These cards are bad, Jeff. I'll open the Mega Standard pack, though. So, these are dog shit. The Wild is useful. And increases this to now 2.5. Okay. And I will save the rest.
big blind, or I can get a spectral pep. I don't want that. Do I want that? I don't think I want that. What I want is a good Joker, and I need money for that, so we're gonna do the round. I'm gonna discard all these. Yeah, there we go. It goes a lot faster now. Yeah, not enough to get me there, though. It would be doable in 3 hands, unless I get... Oh no, in two. I need more modifier effects on my... No, let's not do that. We're gonna buy the death card. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. That would tank our run. Hey, Cryptid! What's good? We're on our victory lap in Balatro. I'm having a lot of fun with Balatro. So increasing these values to 5 and 3 respectively is pretty good. What I can do is use death to turn this Jack into our sealed 4. And then make both of these 5s, or what's better? Gain mult. Oh, I can put multipliers on them though, and then those would trigger twice. I think that's more sensible. Okay. Yeah, no, we're doing. I'm surprised that I managed to actually go and finish a run up to anti-8 in my first session. We're not long for this world. I think we're gonna hit this boss and I'm gonna be like, oh no. Yeah, not a great opening hand. No, it's fine. We're almost there. Discard those. Okay, that is a set of 5. We gain some money, which is always nice. Nowhere near. Fuck. These can be discarded. That's another set of 5. And this is the new card that we made. Gives +4 chips, +4 malt, and will trigger 3 times. Play that hand. 1, 2, 3. Still not there. I do have 2 hands left and 2 discards. Oh, yes! Ah, we got past the blind and got $20 out of it. Fuck yeah. All right, cash out. And we're back to decent money again. 10-4 might be okay. Each played 10 or 4 gives +10 chips and +4 malt when scored, and we have the gap for it, so I think that's probably worth buying. I would like an uncommon Joker to proc baseball card. I can't believe we're on anti-10. Emperor for 2 of them, please. Sun is useless. We're selling that. Sell value of all current Jokers. Yes, please. I would love to be able to turn this into a diamond at some point. I have enough money to roll again. Earn $1 for each 9 in your full deck at the end of a round.
Okay. And makes cards glass. I'm gonna buy that and hold on to it as a just-in-case measure. We do not need more planet cards next round. 560,000. Okay. Oh yes, because we like 10s. That's right. Oh, and it broke. Okay, fine. We're definitely not sensibly doing this in time. Yeah, we're not making 560,000 with the way our deck is curved out. But this has been fucking excellent, because that also counts as a diamond. Yes. We have one hand remaining. I don't think we'll get it there. At this point, we have 2 discards left. Oh, that's worse. Okay. All right. This is our last one. I don't think this is gonna get us there, but GG. This does proc 3 times, actually, so 10-4 might actually go hard. Oh, that was quite close. That was quite close. Yeah, we got to ante-10. We got to ante-10 with that hand, with that deck. Okay. Menu. Good fucking time. I know that I don't stream outside of Thursdays very often, but I'm glad that folks hanging with me have had a good time. Who are we pushing the love to? We will be also, to let you know, we'll be back on air tomorrow as usual at 7:30 in UK time. I do believe 3:30 in American time for more Mega Man Battle Network 6. For now, though, we'll be pushing it on over to... should we pass it on to Captain Hurricane? Yeah, let's pass it on to Captain Hurricane. Thank you, Crying Cryptid. Let's get a raid going. There we go. Okay. That raid is underway. No worries. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this evening. I hope you've all had a fun time. I've been your androgynous AI game show host from the Future Caster. This has been the Neoncaster Twitch channel, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a fabulous evening, everybody. Peace.